Hey everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Better Call Saul. First things first, two things actually. The code book and Lalo faking his own death. We'll deal with them in opposite order to the one I just said. It became obvious in editing the purpose of Lalo going to that family. And I had a kind of a vague idea. I was like, hey, that guy, when he shaves his beard off, he kind of looks like him. And then I was like, why would he kill that family, you know? Became very obvious that the whole purpose of him going there was to fake his own death. To get that guy, kill that guy, put him in his place, so that when people come to the house, they're like, hey, there's Lalo. He's horribly disfigured, but we can identify him. And what I didn't pick up in editing, though, and something one of the people who commented on my first video said was the dental records. How would you do those? Well, that's why they threw in the little story of the woman, the wife, thanking Lalo for all the help with the dental work. So obviously Lalo has like friends in dentistry or whatever, and they can swap the records. They can do anything they want. So that's sorted. So thank you to that commenter, John Nobody. Speaking of Nobody, that's a movie I want to see at some point. Bob Odenkirk's recent movie. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'll watch it I'll react to it at some point and put it up. The second thing, which is the first thing I mentioned, is the code book. The code book is... I spent some time looking at it. What it seems to be, it's in code, it's in a cipher, it's in a kind of symbol, matches to letter, matches to number. Simple enough in concept, hard to decode. It looks like a contact list. The second lines of each entry are a phone number, and they all have an Albuquerque extension or area code at the start of them. Everything else is sort of a mystery, but it seems like whatever this book is, it's a book of contacts that's been encoded in some way, and maybe somebody can figure out the names. I didn't have much trouble, or I didn't have much luck trying to find anything or decipher any of that, but I know people are working on it, and maybe they'll stumble across something. It's possible that the names are not people that we would recognize, so you're not going to find Walter in there, you're not going to find Jesse, you know, and so it may just be random people or even random words to describe people. That is a mystery, which I'm sure they didn't just throw it in for no reason and open it up for no reason. I'm sure we'll figure out what that is. The show will tell us at some point, but it is kind of a cool little puzzle, and it'd be nice to get clear images of those pages. That would make it much easier to try and decode, because at the moment I'm just looking at blurry pausing it and kind of see blurry outlines of symbols, you know. Anyway, good first episode. We started our little get Cliff to think that Howard is taking cocaine. I don't know. Build a little niggle in his mind about Howard's reliability. I don't like that part of the whole season, but I'll be interested to see where it goes, you know. We did have the first episode started with a glimpse at what happened just after Breaking Bad. The repo men came for all of Saul's stuff, or whatever, I don't know, the government. It does give me hope that Kim is still alive, though. The little thing that fell out of the thing is a Kim thing. You know, it's a Better Call Saul, Kim, Jimmy keepsake. And there was that pink bra. There is evidence, a slightly hint, a glimmer of hope that maybe Kim is still alive while Breaking Bad is going on, and he just never mentioned her. You know? And that she still exists in the future. So, that's all good. Anyway, Lalo, he didn't go into the hay bales, but he's on a mission now to get proof. Who or what that involves? Maybe Nacho, maybe something else. We'll find out. Nacho is in Bates Motel, hoping nothing weird will happen. And yeah, let's just get into it. This episode is called Carrot and Steak. So we'll see who gets the carrot and who gets the stick. And yeah, let's watch it. See if there's any brief nudity in this one. Saul was like completely naked. What are they talking about? Brief nudity. Guess it was brief.
The kid deserves your respect. He has it.
Come on, Mike. Oh, it's another one of these shots. A dripping tap this time. Who the devil is this? Dominoes? Oh, yeah. Nice.
Good at this. What do you think what the record is?
The record?
Yeah, it's 100, at least 100.
Yeah, probably like 200. You could get the record.
I just feel like I'm getting
People are coming. Oh, this is Nacho's place. I suddenly recognized it.
Nacho's not here. We haven't heard anything from him.
Oh, it's Gus's man.
Please.
Hey, it's Mike. They're not going to shoot him.
Ladies,
She's on something.
you're going to take what's yours and you're going to leave.
Take a little extra. Take all the dominoes. I will say the domino scene reminded me very much of what Mike's granddaughter is doing in the first episode with the, like, what's it called, a Rube Goldberg machine or something. It's another kind of cause and effect, you know, thing leads to thing. So that's 2 in a row where we've got this little toy that resembles something that's very similar to pieces moving and a chain reaction happening. So a certain inevitability, if you will, but what that represents, hey, there's a dripping tap too. What does that represent? You know, why don't they just let them keep this place until the Nacho situation is resolved? Maybe they're protecting them because the Salamancas will be out for blood. But hey, who knows? Once Mike appeared on the scene, I was like, these girls, these women are safe.
You never come back. Two and a half deep.
What are we doing?
2.5 wide.
Is this safe? Oh, I didn't mention the music in the first episode. I liked a lot of it. The incidental music. What are we doing with all of Nacho's stuff? Safekeeping it? Remember his father? Keep that one for himself. I've got hope for Nacho this season. I'm not too worried about him. I think if they were going to kill him, they would have killed him already. If the show was going to kill him, they would have killed him maybe last season. We're planting a different safe. We're planting something in it. This is fascinating. Wonder what's in the envelope. Oh, the way it just cuts out just before the...
When I took that job at the shoe factory, I had no idea I was risking my life. Now I can't stop coughing.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey.
And how does Howard come up?
Okay, so it's got to be someone with a history with Howard.
Yeah.
But it's got to be good, but not too good.
Exactly.
What do you think?
Oh.
This is part 2 of the plan, but...
You are going to hate this.
Are we looking at the crime scenes? What does Gus see?
All checks out. Dental records too.
Dental records.
Don Juan, I have had another thought about how we might keep the peace.
Okie dokie. Ooh, snake. Man's best friend. Apart from the rest of the animal kingdom. Oh, dollars. $2. Yeah. What's Kim getting you to do now, Jimmy? Ooh, what's it? Oh, is this the thing that's always in the titles? Yeah. Good old Lady Liberty. Look at this place.
Okie dokie.
I know her. Where do I know her from?
Just here. Be right with you.
Maybe I know her from this. She knows Jimmy anyway. Oh!
And that's all there is.
Isn't she the wife of that couple who stole that money and then went camping with their kids out in the middle of nowhere? And her from season 1, episode 1. There's no way I'm going to remember the name. How this whole show started? Her? Is that where I know her from? Kelman. Mrs. Kelman. Am I right?
Hello, Betsy. Long time no see.
Betsy.
Get out. My husband is going to remove you from this establishment.
Who is he?
Bodily. Mr. Kettleman.
Good to see you.
It's Goodman now, actually. Saul Goodman. Long story. But hey,
Why is he so happy to see him?
I see,
Honey, maybe we should discuss this in private.
These guys are hilarious.
Okay. Okay.
An opportunity of a lifetime.
What you did. Our kids are in public school.
Public school? Shit.
Okay, I sense some anger here, but that's perfectly understandable.
What's that?
No, Craig, he's got an angle.
I do
Yeah,
have an angle,
he
Craig.
does.
It's an angle called justice. I have found the grounds for a civil suit, a big one.
Ding ding. Dollar signs. Private school.
Just need some assurances that all my hard work isn't going to end up in the hands
Just need
of
you to sign this.
Clifford Maine or some other asshole who knows.
We're not signing.
Oh, she's a tough cookie.
Yep.
So
Thanks anyway.
Sorry we couldn't work something out.
I'm sure you are. He is a crook.
he's a crook. He's got an angle. Just keep walking slowly. Keep walking slowly. Yeah, there it is.
Come on. That's not... Ow. All right. Well, the person who was supposed to be on your side was impaired.
Howard.
Dude.
Cocaine. He loves this stuff.
Professional, energetic, upbeat.
Yep, there's the word.
Don't we need some kind of proof?
All the dirty laundry comes out in discovery.
It doesn't matter what you force us to sign. We don't have to work with any lawyer we don't want.
Go ahead, see what happens.
Is she gonna go to Cliff? Is this part of the plan? Go to Cliff and wait till you're in the car, Jimmy. I'm glad we saw them again. They're hilarious. Oh, meanwhile, back at Motel Death. Climb into the vents, Nacho. They're probably going to poison you. Climb. Get on the roof. Sniper position. With your pistol. I would be somewhere in view of this place, but not in the room. So I could see people come into it. Like in a bush. Oh, more drips. More drips. Room service. Something was left outside. Seems legit. Ah, food. Thanks, Mrs. Motel Lady. She must be on their payroll. Because they sent him specifically there. Ooh, cowboy. The sheriff is coming. I don't know, he doesn't seem that suspicious. He just seems a bit, he seems too conspicuous to be suspicious. Oh, another droop.
Hey, do you have a sec?
course. What's up?
Remember the old Bernalillo County treasurer? The one who embezzled...
Kettlebell?
Kettleman. Craig Kettleman. They're saying he didn't have proper counsel. They said they wanted to talk to someone in charge, and I'm just a, quote, prepubescent intern.
That sounds like Betsy.
Cocaine.
Howard Hamlin.
Oh, you don't see it right away. He is very high functioning.
Did you have any evidence to support this?
It will all come out in
Discovery.
But you're the expert here.
You're going to have a difficult time pursuing this no matter who your lawyer is.
This could be the last we see of them.
And Howard Hamlin, please. I tried to save you the time.
Yeah, another seed of doubt in his brain, isn't it? That's what this is all about. Look, there's that look out into the horizon. Speaking of looking to the horizon, Gus does that even when he's in a closed room with no windows. Oh, this is where we are. Hey, you gotta look like you've just lost your nephew. Don't let him see the delight in your eyes. Keep the fiery hate going. Don't even make eye contact.
Espero que todo aceptar mi más sentido pésame.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing with his hand? Offering his hand in handshakiness? Does this sound like the Hector you know? Oh, he's looking straight at him. He's got to be sketched out by that handshake, right?
Lalo Salamanca lives.
Yeah, he saw it in his eyes.
Número equivocado.
Oh. That's the motel he's at. Is somebody sticking a gun out that hole? Waiting for the door to open? They're waiting for a clear shot. Oh. Shit. Oh, he just stepped out. Okay, he's acting like he doesn't know that they're there. Can he climb out this way? Oh, he's not getting his deposit back. That's for sure. He didn't pay anything. Out he goes. That is a drop. Dude. Is he gonna sneak up around this guy?
Don't. Who are you working for?
Una voz por teléfono. Solo vigilar.
Make sure you're still there.
Yeah. Something's not right, man. I got a bad feeling. I need to get out of here.
I wouldn't do that. Just stay put.
I'm gonna find a way across on my own.
Okay.
Oh, confirmation about who sent him to watch him. That was smart. Well, we knew, and now Nacho knows. Uh-oh. You don't want to get into a gunfight here. Especially with these guys. Nobody survives these guys. Except one man. Is he gonna drive off? This is risky. Are we gonna have a road chase? Oh. You better get out of there now. Everybody's coming. Ooh. What? They don't want him dead?
Vivo.
Oh, okay. That's why they weren't killing people in the motel. They're so calm. Shoot out the tires, guys. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, the tires. Did he get out? Is he gone? He can't get far in that. Ooh. Who's this? Is this Lalo?
Anything?
Nope. It's one of his guys.
All quiet.
Jeez, you don't want to get in the way of that
Stay sharp.
gun, do you?
They found the truck, but no sign of Varga.
Varga's alone in foreign territory. No one he can trust. He's gonna get caught.
Should have sent Mike to get him in the first place. Hey, he's losing his cool. He just broke a glass. Did you see that?
The best way to handle this. I take 4 of our best guys across the border and track Varga down. It's our only play.
You send Mike on a mission, he'll do it. He don't even need the 4 guys. You're just saying that for your, so he won't hurt your feelings about your guys.
El padre de Varga. Tráigalo aquí.
What?
No. You're not doing that.
Oh, this guy, dude, it's Mike. You don't have a chance. Ooh, he's closing the door.
That's not happening.
He's saying no. He is saying no.
Just say the word. It's not gonna go down the way you think it is.
Somebody's got to answer their phone.
It's him. You want me to answer it?
Oh, what a scene.
Not my call. He wants to talk to you.
Lady Liberty's a nice touch, though.
Yeah, it's classy.
I didn't get it at first. Then the clouds parted on your sick little scheme. You used us to character assassinate Howard Hamlin.
That's true.
Money's not going to take care of this.
How much money?
Money takes care of everything. I'm guessing you want something.
Maybe they want us steak.
And we didn't deserve any of this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Enough carrot.
Oh, the steak is coming.
Hi, could you put me through to Justin Stengel in Criminal Investigations?
What are you doing?
Oh, she's shutting this whole place down?
Tax preparer fraud. A lot of it. Their clients always end up with smaller refunds than they deserve.
Please don't do this.
CID Anthony Orapollo speaking.
We'll do anything.
You're going to forget you ever heard the name Howard Hamlin. You think you've lost everything? You have no idea.
Shit. Kim's a badass. She's also sort of mean. You know what I mean? She's sort of mean. Jimmy just wanted to give him some money. But she helped out all the people getting scammed by them, so that's a plus. And their scheme continues to phase 3.
You gave him the money, didn't you?
Of course he did. He's the good cop.
Wolves and sheep.
Huh?
Nothing.
Is somebody watching? Who's that? What?
On the
Whoa. They did it again. It's a good thing they keep showing the same part. Just Jimmy walking into a place with some woman that I don't recognize. Who's that in the car? My first guess is Lalo. Why? I don't know. Because of the way things went last season. You know? Because of their involvement. Because of Nacho's involvement. Nacho? Isn't he the reason that Lalo even knows who Kim and Jimmy are? Right? And Lalo knows that Nacho is a traitor. Therefore, any of the connections that Nacho has, you know, was already suspicious of them, so maybe he's coming after them in some way to get some sort of proof, because we haven't seen him. We didn't see him in this episode. Anyway, great episode. So good that I'm not even going to be able to remember the good parts, you know? My mind is instantly going to Mike and Gus. Mike saying no to Gus. Not only Mike saying no to Gus, but the moment he closes that door and locks that door, shit is just heightened to an unbelievable level. You've got an immovable object and another immovable object. You know? Both unstoppable forces too. But they're both waiting. There's the guy in the middle with the gun. Mike has his principles, and he's willing to die for a lot of things. And not getting Nacho's father involved was one of the lines he wasn't willing to cross. One of the things he was going to die by. Good thing Nacho called when he did. Now let's go back to Nacho. That was all tense. We knew. Everybody knew that that motel was not safe. I even said it as he was going towards it. Don't go near civilization. And then when they were telling him to stay tied in that room, I was like, no. Get out of there. Hide in a bush strats, you know? Keep your eye, see if anybody does come, then you'll know. Hey, he was smart in this episode though, wasn't he? Calling, saying, hey, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna make it on my own. Then waiting for them to call the guy who's watching to confirm, in his mind, the story. Then everybody showed up. The brothers want him alive, so they didn't kill him. I'm surprised he got out of there. With bust tires. I know he rammed into their car or whatever, but surely they could have caught up with him. Maybe not. The problem with those two is that they're slow. They're very deliberate. Sometimes they're even crawling on the ground. They're like that ominous horror movie villain. While you're running away, they're just gently loping after you. They always seem to be just 2 steps behind you. But in this case, if they'd run to a car, or called someone, or made sure, you know, that the Nacho was stopped on the road, maybe they could have caught up to him. Maybe. Phase 2. The Kettlemans are hilarious. I'm so glad that they came back. Their dynamic together as a couple is so funny. And hey, they got used. And they understood completely 100% what they were being used for. To sully the name of Howard. To plant doubt into Cliff's mind. Now, it is working, unfortunately. But where does that story end? I have more faith in the Better Call Saul writers than to have it play out straight, you know? That Kim and Jimmy are successful in their complete scheme to take down Howard and, you know, to win the day against him. It just seems so shady and unnecessary and petty. And everything's going right for them so far. So the story is boring if it keeps going right and they just end up winning. You know? Great shots again in this episode. I like what they did with the safe. They took the safe, they opened the safe, they replaced the safe, they planted evidence in the safe, and allowed the Salamancas to find him. Presumably with the intention of getting him killed, right? But wouldn't that have backfired horribly if he wasn't killed, if they'd just taken him? So maybe next week we're going to have Mike on a mission to get Nacho. Bit of a cat and mouse. What is next week's episode actually called? Rock and Hard Place. Oh, geez. That describes many characters in the show. doesn't it? I like Cliff playing the guitar. I like the drips. I like the domino scene. I like pretty much every scene, actually, in this episode. It flew by again. It's this show is one of those shows that's longer than the standard 40 minutes or so. It's an hour-long show, but it seems like it's the shortest 1 hour show you'll ever watch. And it was the meeting between Gus and Hector. That's when Gus figured out that Lalo was still alive. Because Hector, if Lalo was dead, Hector would not have acted the way he was acting. He wouldn't have given him the look he was giving him. I don't even think he would have shaken his hand. You know? Because he's got this stubborn pride. Remember all that time he wouldn't even look in his eyes? Just the fact that he looked directly into his eyes. There was something in that look that just tipped Gus off completely. Anyway, great show. I'm glad we got 2 this week. Thanks for dropping by. I will see you next week for Rock and a Hard Place. Hopefully we can get Nacho out of his predicament. We'll see what Lalo's up to. What his goal is. I presume that's him in the car. But it could be somebody else that I just haven't thought about. Yeah, looking forward to it. See you then.